On November 22, 1963, U.S. President John F. Kennedy was assassinated whilst riding in a presidential motorcade through Dealey Plaza in Dallas, Texas. The perpetrator is not a mystery. It was former U.S. Marine Lee Harvey Oswald. But there is a mystery linked to the assassination. That is the strange mystery of the Babushka Lady. The Babushka Lady is an unidentified woman who might have photographed or filmed the assassination of John F. Kennedy at the time he was shot. Her sobriquet comes from her headscarf, which was similar to the ones worn by elderly Russian ladies, therefore the name Babushka or grandma in Russian. Her identity remains a mystery, but there was a claim. In 1970, a woman named Beverly Oliver told conspiracy researcher Gary Shaw at a church revival meeting in Joshua, Texas, that she was the Babushka Lady. Oliver stated that she filmed the assassination with a Super 8 film Yashica, and that she turned the undeveloped film over to two men who identified themselves to her as FBI agents. According to Oliver, she obtained no receipt from the men, who told her that they would return the film to her within 10 days. She did not make another inquiry. She recapitulated her claims in the 1988 documentary The Men Who Killed Kennedy. According to Vincent Bugliosi, Oliver has never proved to most people's satisfaction that she was in Dealey Plaza that day. Confronted with the fact that the Yashica Super 8 camera was not made until 1969, she stated that she received the experimental camera from a friend and was not even sure the manufacturer's name was on it. Beverly Oliver's claims were the basis for a scene in Oliver Stone's 1991 film JFK, in which a character named Beverly meets Jim Garrison in a Dallas nightclub. Played by Lolita Davidovich, she is depicted in the director's cut as wearing a headscarf at Dealey Plaza, and speaking of having given the film she shot to two men claiming to be FBI agents. Another such witness was the Umbrella Man. The Umbrella Man, later identified as Louis Stephen Witt, is a figure who appears in several filmings and photographs of the assassination of United States President John F. Kennedy. He was one of the closest pedestrians when the president was first struck by a bullet near the Stemmons Freeway sign in Dealey Plaza. The figure's behavior raised suspicion among many due to his maneuvering of an umbrella as Kennedy was passing him, despite clear skies. Louis Stephen Witt came forward to the United States House Select Committee on Assassinations in 1978, identifying himself as the Umbrella Man in the footage. Witt said he brought the umbrella that day to taunt or heckle Kennedy as an indirect reference to Joseph P. Kennedy Sr.'s support of Neville Chamberlain. Speculation. As Kennedy's limousine approached, the man opened up and lifted the umbrella high above his head, then spun or panned the umbrella from east to west, clockwise, as the president passed by him. In the aftermath of the assassination, the Umbrella Man sat down on the sidewalk next to another man, dark-complected man, about whom we will talk next, before getting up and walking towards the Texas School Book Depository. The fact that both men sat there so calmly after the shooting has raised suspicion. Early speculation came from assassination researchers Josiah Thompson and Richard Sprague, who found the open umbrella in multiple photographs. Thompson and Sprague suggested that the Umbrella Man may have been acting as a signaler or messenger of some kind, opening his umbrella to signal "go ahead," and then raising it to communicate "fire a second round" to other gunmen. The Umbrella Man is referenced performing such acts in Oliver Stone's film JFK and the X-Files episode, Musings of a Cigarette-Smoking Man. The next peculiar witness is the dark-complected man. An unidentified individual who is referred to by some conspiracy theorists as the dark-complected man can be seen in several photographs, taken moments after the assassination, sitting on the sidewalk next to the aforementioned Umbrella Man on the north side of Elm Street. The Umbrella Man said he was unable to identify the other individual, whose dark complexion has led some conspiracy theorists to speculate Cuban government involvement or Cuban exile involvement in the assassination of Kennedy. There isn't much information about him, but he is said to have mumbled to another man near him, "They done shot him, folks," which is, "They have shot him, folks," in a different English dialect, the Badge Man. The Badge Man is another witness that is purportedly present near Mary Moorman, who chanced to take a photograph of the assassination a jiffy later. The badge man, according to conspiracy theorists, had a sniper rifle in hand aiming at the president from the grassy knolls. Although a muzzle flash obscures much of the detail, the badge man has been described as a person wearing a police uniform. The moniker itself comes from a bright spot on the chest, which is said to look like a gleaming badge. The Mormon photograph was taken a fraction of a second after the fatal bullet struck JFK's head. It was analyzed by the House Select Committee on Assassinations, but no evidence of hidden or mysterious figures was found. In 1983, however, Gary Mack, the well-known curator of the Sixth Floor Museum, obtained a higher-quality copy of the photograph. Upon enhancement, he noted what he believed to be the badge man in the shadowed background. This alleged second gunman has appeared in several conspiracy theories concerning the assassination of President Kennedy. Among photographic experts, the concord is that the image lacks the resolution to determine whether or not the badge man is a human figure. The reputed badge man is not present in any other photographs of the assassination and was not seen by any witnesses. Former Los Angeles County Deputy District Attorney Vincent Bugliosi criticized the badge man interpretation, and analyst Dale K. Myers has argued that it is not an actual person due to proportional discrepancies. It has been suggested that the figure is actually an optical distortion from a Coca-Cola bottle, or simply different background elements. The last figure of our strange witnesses is the Black Dog Man. Another figure without much information is the so-called Black Dog Man figure, who can be seen at the corner of a retaining wall in the Willis and Betzner photo of the assassination. In an interview, Marilyn Sitzman, an American receptionist and witness, told Josiah Thompson that she saw a young couple who were eating lunch and drinking Cokes on a bench behind the retaining wall, and therefore, it is possible that the Black Dog Man figure is actually one of the pair in The Killing of a President. Robert Groden, a writer, argues that the figure can be seen in a pyracantha bush in frame 413 of the Zapruder filmography. The United States House Select Committee on Assassinations concluded that a head of an individual could be seen, but that this individual was situated in front of, rather than behind, the bushes. Bill Miller argues that this individual is actually the eyewitness Emmett Hudson. These strange witnesses fail to unveil the veil of mystery entangled on them, of their identity and purpose. This video's information is largely credited to Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. This video took time to create, so I would appreciate if you could show support. That is, if you like it.